could use some help here. A fountain of pain. You attack the doctor? Oh, he lost his leg.
I really like the aesthetic of that. Sometimes I just like randomly will look up at the sky just to like look at the like mushroom clouds in the map. And I think it's really cool. You've got these like fire tornadoes outside the map too, which is really cool as well. And I also really like the way that they integrated the moon Easter egg into Nuketown Zombies, where you've got the zombies changing eye color to signify Richtofen taking control at round 25, which is really interesting. And then you've got quotes before that from the moon Easter egg. It's a cool map that
Oh boy.
between Black Ops 1
Wait.
and Black Ops 2.
Am I talking? Okay, I'm talking now. Yeah. What's up, Drew? We're just going for this right now. The second place is round 52. Will get me second place, so that's what I'm going for. Oh shit. The beginning of the rounds are really sketchy because the spawns are super staggered in this room, which makes it really challenging to start each round because you pretty much just kind of have to make it work. But once you get the hang of it, it's not too bad, to be honest. But yeah, then you just kind of bring them over here, dead wire them, kill a few. Oh, we got instas. Then you just kind of keep going. So the insta's nice. That'll make this round go by pretty fast. So yeah. Oh shit. So let's cycle through the gun machine so we can get in plain sight again. Ooh.
I shall medicate my patient. No matter how many you send, I will prevail. Let me taste the delicate flame.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be Alchem. Yep. But yeah, this is pretty much the strategy. It's extremely boring. The only thing that kind of screws it up is sometimes the spaceman will spawn in like on top of you, and you might almost lose Jug, which would be tragic. I've had the spaceman take perks like. Oh jeez, that was really sketchy. I've had him come and get me like. Now I need to see if I can. Sorry, I've had him come and hit me up a few times here. Jesus, that is so sketchy. Wow. Oh, that's helpful. But I've had him come and get me a few times and take my perks, and to be honest, I've never had my quick revive stolen, which I'm okay with. Or I'm not okay with. I want my quick to be stolen because I can get another quick while I'm up here. I've always had Jug taken, which is really annoying, to be honest. Because you get Jug in no man's land, and then you can't go back down to get it again once you've gotten up here, which makes it kind of challenging. But yeah, I'm not having good luck to start the round here. So hopefully I can get back in my groove a bit and avoid downing. If they could drop another insta, that'd be nice. Yes. getting good drops this round. Nice, death machine. But yeah, the strategy is weird because in my opinion it gets a lot easier after you get to round 40, which is kind of odd because that's not always the case, but up until that point the spawns are honestly pretty slow. Oh, sweet max ammo. But the spawns are really slow up until like 40, and then after 40 the spawns get faster. And you're like, well, what does that matter? It's about like how they come at you really, and the problem is when they're slow they're kind of hard to train. So we'll just keep spinning. It's gonna be lucky crit. Yeah, there we go. But when they're still slow like they are now, it's really frustrating because like the way they come at you is just kind of weird. But yeah, so you run to quick, then you run back to the spacesuit, then you run to the teddy bear. Oh, this is not a good train. And then you kind of see what's happening over here. Like that one, it made sense for me to go there, I thought. Alright, gotta kill the spaceman. I did not get him. This could be sketchy. Because now they're going to start spawning in from that window. There we go. Sweet. So, got the spaceman. So Jug is safe for now. Now we'll just keep training. Uh-oh. Yeah, there we go. That cutback always scares me when I cut back that way through that kind of choke point, because I always think I'm going to down. But now that we're back into like the actual strategy, we can relax a little bit. So just boom, dead wire, kind of chill here for a second, let them spawn in. They spawn in from there, then you run boom, quick, then you run, oh, you would run to the spacesuit and then back, but they're a little too fast for that for some reason right now. But then yeah, boom, sit here, get a nice dead wire, that was a good one, got quite a few kills. But then boom, spacesuit, quick, boom, and not enough time. And then run over here. Get a few more kills. Run to quick. Run to the spacesuit. And then run back. And it's pretty much how you do it. It's not super exciting, to be honest. Unfortunately, there's no Nazi symbols up here. Just kidding. Those aren't that important. But just on the quest. Oh, oh. Oh shit. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Oh shit. Is this round? I think this is round. Yeah, there we go. What do we get a drop of? Just doubles. Points aren't really an issue in this strategy, as you can see, but I'll get it anyways. So yeah, just kind of starting here. This is always the stressful part of the round, especially when the spawns aren't super fast like they are now. But then run through this little gap, boom, go to there, boom, go to there. The teddy, boom. Alright, I think they're all spawned in, or they should be really close right now. So we'll take this loop to slow them down a little bit. Boom, boom. Yep, they're all spawned in. So we're starting to get to the point where the strategy is getting a bit easier because they're spawning in a little bit faster. This is what I was talking about a second ago. Ooh, can I snag this? But yeah. Oh, nice. So we got nice insta, so this round will be really easy. Boom. Textbook. Sweet. Nice. So this round's gonna be pretty much over. I'll spin it again just so I can see if I can get another in plain sight. Oh, there's another one. Boom. We're doing well. So yeah, just. Oh shit, that was not a good call on my part. Oh, I can sneak through here. Yeah, there we go. Boom. I guess these rounds are starting to get longer than I anticipated them to be because they're still spawning in. You always know you're close to the end when you kill them and you don't see a full horde come back in. And I think we're at that point. Oh, I'll try to save the death machine for next round. I can do that really fast. Where's the last? Oh. Perfect. So now we get this one for the next round. Bum, bum, ba, ba, da, da, da. Camp it out here. I like to camp it here when I use this just because this is where I normally start the train anyways, so if this is where I, when it runs out, I feel like I'm in a safe spot, or at least a spot that I know how to maneuver in and out of pretty easily. So, I'm not sure how far this is going to get us through the round, probably like a quarter of the round. Oh shit, did not mean to shoot that. Teddy bear, then go down here. We got another one coming. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh sweet. Come on, I just want that death machine. I can see it blinking. There we go. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Alright, that's round. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, lucky crit, don't care about that. I think we're gonna get a spaceman spawn in like right now. Hopefully I get a good drop out of this because I could really use another insta. Yep. There we go, boom. And we're in business. Ooh. Oh, they're done spawning in over here. Alright, well hopefully I get another insta-killer death machine soon, because I could really use one. Pop up a little voltage. That might be around, but I don't think it will be. I don't think it is. It starts with one thing. Is this last? Oh, we got a few. We got a few of these suckers. Run to the spacesuit. Run to the... What? Should be Alchem. Yep. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-na-na-na-na. We do have a glitch.
Oh, the glorious blood! Patience is at an end. You were my patience.
That was not a good one.
Taste the delicate blood.
Ooh.
Your face offense. Now die!
Let's keep cycling for that that gobblegum or the plain sight. It's probably gonna be danger closest. Danger closest, yep. I feel like I'm due in for the astronaut, to be honest. I haven't had him in a while. Haven't had him in a fat minute. Oh fuck.
Away with you all!
That was so scary. Oh god, I thought that was it. I thought I was getting down there. I'm really expecting this guy to come in. I have not seen him in a while here.
Come to your death! Come to the doctor!
Double points.
I do not have need for points. Only death.
Ah! Okay, that was a little scary. Alright, let's do this. Coming for you, Rocket Man. Are they still spawning in over there? No, they're not. Where's this boy at?
Come to the doctor!
God damn it. He's in the middle of the pack. Getting a clear shot on him will be difficult. That was, yeah. That was not happening. Alright, that was really good timing. Alright. Bye bye, Mwu. What? There we go. That was bizarre. That was the most ammo I've spent on him, like, ever, pretty much.
No matter how many you send, I will prevail!
Oh, we got a third viewer. Oh man, this is unreal. This is unreal. So right now we're on 31, which puts us at the 5th place spot, I think. But I'm still flawless, which is really nice. Meaning I have no downs, which is pretty important because like once you lose Jug, this challenge becomes a lot harder. But to recap though, the way this challenge works is you're not allowed to leave this room, and you just try to see how high of a round you can get to. I have personally made it to 45 before, and I'm going for a 52 plus because 52 will get me into 2nd place, and I'm currently 4th place. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's an interesting challenge because if you've played Zombies, you know that Moon has no man's land, which gives you a shot to upgrade before you get up here, which is really nice. But other than that, it's a pretty standard. It's a pretty and you can get Jug, and it's a pretty standard challenge outside of that though. But it's a fun one. I enjoy it a lot. I can't believe I'm already 4th. The round I put up for 4th really wasn't that good, and I can improve upon it a lot, as you can see here. I think I was downed already by the time I had this round. Maybe down twice, honestly, but yeah. The strategy is not that complicated though. You pretty much just do this the whole time. What? Oh, there we go. I was like, why is my dead wire not activating here? And so, because I'm sure whoever's watching this doesn't know, you can get these things called AATs. It's the little thing that says dead wire underneath the name of my gun, and it just means that when I shoot the zombies, there's like a 1 in 5 chance that I will get the kind of electrocution animation you'll see. I'll try to show it. Oh, okay. But you see how they kind of get electrocuted there. That's that's what Deadwire does. It's very useful because it kills them, but it also kills the spaceman. And yeah, you get it by pack-a-punching once, and then you repack it for 2,500, and you get a new you get a new ability. And I've been getting Deadwire a decent amount when I've been going for these runs. But Deadwire, in my opinion, is the only one you can really use for this, just because you do need something that's going to kill the spaceman. Otherwise, this challenge is really hard, because if the spaceman gets up on you, you might lose your perks, whatever. Oh, we got 2 double points, so we're in a new cycle. Alright, I think this is round, yeah. Alright, sweet. Spin it. Sword flay, not super useful. Ah, shit. Ah, fuck.
Oh, surrounded by undead. They never learn.
Insta-kill.
Insta-dead? Too quick for them. Drink your pain.
Max ammo.
Yeah, time for more dead. My patience is at an end. You are my patience.
And I took my first down on 33 trying to get a gobble gum. Great.
Oh, very good. I will try not to forget your birthday this year. Revive this, you animal! Take your death! Oh, good! Playtime for the doctor! More! Give me more! Okay, little less. Away with you all! Delicious! A stumpy one for me! With them in it, would they take a foot? I take the whole leg!
Max ammo.
My gun runneth over!
Well, took our first down on round 33. Not great. But we'll just keep going. That's all you can really do. I've gotten too far on this run to turn back now.
Do not abandon the doctor!
Oh.
Oh my! A horde of zombies! How delicious! A mountain of pain! You all know that you all will die, right? Drink your pain! Come to your death! Come to the doctor!
Kaboom.
More! I need more!
Nice. That was a sad first down though, to be honest. But I'm doing okay here. Still get 2 more downs, or well, kind of 3, but 2 really. I have 2 more revives.
Please, please. Now is not the time to dilly-dally. Take your death!
So yeah, you can kind of see what I was saying earlier about how it's a little easier once you get to like 40, because the spawns are faster. Because like usually I'm killing here and then I'm moving up here and they almost all spawn in here, or if they're gonna spawn in over there, they come back. They're like already through the gap now, so like I have decent spawn control in this area, right? Oh shit! If my dead wire would activate. It's been a while since our boy the oh. I think this is round.
You're so quick. I admire that. Now die!
Nice. But yeah, so when I run through here-ish, there's no zombies really spawning in over here still, which is nice. Which is what spawn control really is just that whenever I'm in an area, I'm not really seeing zombies come from places that I'm not expecting. So I'm in control of the spawns, hence the name spawn control. But like you see here, like that's the last one, and now like I'm clear through this area, which is really nice. So you just keep chugging along.
I play your games no more!
So we have 2,000 kills.
The peace is there all around me!
Oh shit. Oh nice, 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 nice.
Alright, I could use some help here!
Insta-kill.
Stop talking to me!
There you go.
Oh, the glorious blood!
Nice.
Double points.
Double the pain!
Oh man, I'm having good cycle luck here. Shouldn't have done that. That's gonna fuck up the spawns. Whatever. What? Back down to here. Back up to here. Yeah, I guess losing the revive isn't actually a huge deal. Or the jug is not a huge deal. It's just that like now if I make a mistake, I really can't. If I make a mistake, it's gonna be very difficult to get out of.
Double points.
But it's still doable. It's just very difficult because like since I can only take 2-3 hits before I down. If I make a mistake, I'm pretty much screwed. Oh sweet, and get that kaboom. There we go. Boom. Alright, this is going to be a pretty easy round, I think, because it should be mostly done. But we'll just run around.
Do not abandon the doctor!
Oh. Oh wow, that dead wire is going off.
Gather round, children, and die!
Alright. they done spawning? Yep, they're done spawning in.
Oh, he lost his leg.
Alright.
Will to live is greater than his need for legs. Oh my! A horde of zombies! How delicious!
Where is this dude at? I have not seen the spaceman in a fat second. Fat minute, I guess is probably what all the hip kids say.
Poison in my head and it screams! I
Oh, there's
take your
our
soul.
boy. There we go.
Pieces! The pieces that all around me!
What's up?
I think when I did, yo,
Come in.
you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Come in.
What?
I said come in. What's up?
I got a question about the cable box.
I don't know anything about the cable box, but what's up?
I can't get it up.
You can't get it in?
You
This sounds like a you part. No, I'm kidding.
You can answer my question. Just come by around, please.
What do you mean the cable box?
What?
What do you mean the cable box?
Why is the fucking quality of 480p?
I don't know these cable boxes. This one you bought or is this one oh boy, here we go. I'm not really. Whoever's in this chat still, or who's oh fuck, someone left. No.
oh good! Playtime for the doctor!
Ooh. Nice.
Bad guy! Look! The beautiful cleaning flame!
Double points.
Is this? I shall rule.
Insta-kill.
Now die! Their pain is so erotic.
Oh shit.
Max
Away with you all! Oh, surrounded by undead. They never learn. No matter how many you send, I will prevail. A fountain of pain.
Oh shit.
Drink your pain. They will all worship me. You don't quit. I admire that. Now die.
Dell takes this ending and moves forward with the next game, that will really determine for me what this ending means to me. At first, I disliked it, but then I realized, well, it's kind of like the Origins ending, so it is a way that Jason can go wherever he wants. We now have this closed loop of the cycle, so I don't know what's going to happen in the next game because Rick Toppin has closed his loop and so did Monty, so I think it's an interesting map, but some of my problems with it, why it isn't rated higher, is it's too easy. The Thunder Gun plus the Apothican Servant is just too OP. It is fun to use sometimes, like every once in a while if I want to feel like a god in zombies, I'll play Revelations and basically just get everything on the map, and then you basically like can't die unless you're really bad. So sometimes I just like to do that. That can be fun sometimes. It like takes a bunch of previous maps and molds them into one like amalgamation of a map. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It really is banking on nostalgia to really work as a map. Slowly and slowly after Revelations came out, my distaste for this map started to grow a little bit. I originally ranked it a lot higher than I would have ranked it here, and that's just because I don't like the fact that it's not really a new map. You have the part of the map in the spawn room that's like based off of England that's new. The rest of the map is just the same maps reused, so it doesn't feel like a new experience. And what I was looking for in DLC 4 was a new experience, not just a bunch of old experiences blended together. Now, that's not to say that Revelations does everything wrong, because its Easter egg is fun to do personally, while it may have been annoying to solve with rocks them. I think the helmets are a really cool idea, even though I don't use them very often, because I just can't be bothered to do the steps for the helmet when I play most of the time. That's because they're not really even needed, because the map is so easy with the two wonder weapons. I really would have preferred a new wonder weapon for DLC 4, but I guess it really doesn't matter that much. They tied up a ton of loose ends with this map, which made me happy. Also, going in the Apothican's stomach is really cool too. That's a really cool idea for a Pack-a-Punch. It's on the upper half of the list, but it's not particularly my favorite map. It's got some good aspects that I enjoy about it. We finally got the Apothican Servant upgrade, but it's not my favorite. Let's move on to number 16, which is going to be The Giant. Now, The Giant is a remake of Greece, the second to Greece remake. I enjoy this map. It is a map that holds a lot of, I guess, nostalgia for me from launch of Black Ops 3. This was the map that a lot of people were playing since Shadows of Evil was good, but it hadn't really come into its own yet. It hadn't been patched up and fixed, where there were a lot of problems with the map on launch. They were later patched, so Shadows of Evil was disliked more than it is currently today, so I liked the Giant more than Shadows of Evil at that time. And me and my friends would always play a ton of the Giant, and I have a lot of fond memories of playing challenges with my friends on that map. And it was a really enjoyable map, even though it was simple, and just Derice, which is one of the earliest maps, I think the way that it was implemented in Black Ops 3 worked. It was a really nice map to get used to the Black Ops 3 mechanics, like 3-packs and gobble gums, and the new WAF started out as broken, but then they patched it to be super OP, so that's fun to use. Every time I play it, I just think of that specific time in like late 2015 and early 2016, before all the DLC for Black Ops 3 came out, before Derizendraha, that period of time where the Giant was the map to play. Let's move on to number 15, and that is going to be the Black Ops 2 version of Origins. So, I'm going to get flack for this. This is placed 14 places lower than a large amount of the community thinks it should. But I personally think Origins is an overrated map. I've said this before, I've gotten flack for it before, so I'm not surprised if I get flack again. Black Ops 2 Origins, it's a good map. I enjoy its Easter egg, but it's not my favorite. I don't really appreciate the mud that much. Panzer is a decent boss, but it's not my favorite. I really don't like the combination of claw and flamethrower, which is a little bit overpowered sometimes. The map is interesting to play, but I can't play it all the time. I really understand why a lot of people really enjoy Black Ops 2 Origins. It's just not personally my favorite. There are a lot of good things going for it, but just the annoying things like the mud, it doesn't work for me. The mud is really like my biggest problem with Origins. I also think it's decent, but it's also got a lot of glitches. It's a fairly glitchy map for the Black Ops 2 era, which there's something to be said about that. The Panzer will like bring you underneath the map sometimes. Relax Again has tons of videos dedicated just to Origins glitches. Like, go look that up. I guess I kind of missed the boat for Origins. I never really got into it until much later because I was bad at zombies when Origins came out, and I didn't like the fact that I had to do all this stuff on it. So I don't really have a feeling of nostalgia for it like other people do, which I'm assuming that nostalgia plays a big part in why it's revered as the greatest map of all time. But it objectively is a good map. It's got good features. The Samantha Easter egg, everyone used to think it was a slap in the face, but now everyone gets it. I always turn on voice quotes because Samantha is literally screaming in your ear if you have voice quotes on for Origins. It's probably the reason that I stopped using voice quotes. Voice quotes are coming up a surprising amount in this video for some reason. This map is good, but I don't think it's great. It really just isn't something I'm driven to play over and over and over. Maybe I'll do the Easter egg every once in a while, and maybe I'll go for high rounds every once in a while, but I don't know, just sitting in the same spot shooting the ice map isn't very interesting for me, which is what you have to do to get to like round 100 and a decent speed. It's a really fast strategy, but it's really boring. When I made the world record video for Origins, I literally was just sitting there, and I got to round 40, and I was like, I'm done. I'm not gonna play any more of this map. It's just so boring to just sit here and do this. The stabs, they're alright. Once you learn to speed run them or do them efficiently, they're not as bad, but they're still a little bit annoying to build. Especially the fact that people that recently Easter egg. I kinda wish it was like the Horizon drama where you can only build one and then you can continue the Easter egg, but that's not how it works. You have to get all of them. And I guess that's some of the appeal of Origins. Knowing how to do everything is good, but just the robot RNG, the robots stepping on you, the mud, that's what really kind of taints Origins for me. I don't really like those aspects of the map, and I don't think it's a perfect map. Yeah, that's why it's low on this list. Everyone always says that I hate Origins, but I don't. I just don't like it as much as everyone else does, which I guess could be considered hating the map. Let's move on to the number 14 spot, and that is Gorod Krovi. Gorod Krovi is a good map. This map is enjoyable. I like the fact that they brought back some of the mechanics to like their Black Ops 1 era, but it's kind of a means of Black Ops 1 map. I like the fact that they, for once, had the Wonder Weapon in the box. The Ray Gun Mark III was a nice callback, even though I don't really like the Wonder Weapon that much. It's not as powerful as I think it needs to be to fit in with Black Ops 3 mechanics well, and I don't think it's powerful enough because Black Ops 3 kind of gotta make your Wonder Weapons overpowered because of the way that all of the mechanics have been set up. War II era Russia. I really like the themes and the aesthetic of this map. The dragons breathing fire on you is kind of annoying because it seems to happen at like the worst times, like you're hitting a box or something, or you're about to get trapped and then the dragon breathes fires. You gotta pull out your shield. I really love the dragon shield. It's a great addition and upgrade to the shield. Really good idea there. The gauntlet's a fun specialist weapon. You basically just punch some people, and that's really fun to use because you just like fly through the horde. So you're better off with just training with Deadwire somewhere. Also, Valkyries with the regular zombies are really annoying. Mangler's not a big deal, but like the way the Valkyries fly around and like make the zombies have this like electrocute explosion effect, that is so annoying. Why did that have to happen? Did you not learn from the mistakes of Transit, Treyarch? You're just bringing back these mechanics where zombies are on fire and explode or electrocuted or explode from Transit that nobody likes. We didn't need that back. I think that, yeah, the zombies also explode when they're on fire from the dragons too, I think. Those mechanics did not need to come back. They're just annoying. Flying bosses, it could be good. It would have been kind of cool if you had like a dragon mini-boss or something, but I guess you don't. So it's a Valkyrie for some reason, like a robot. I really like the Easter egg of this map. Both of the cutscenes, intro and outro, are really iconic, and I really like that. You've got the Ace of Spades intro coming out of the giant rift in the sky with the skydiving. Really iconic, probably one of the best intro cutscenes. And you've also got the outro cutscene where some things are forgotten for a reason, and the reveal that Nikolai 1.0 didn't actually have a bunch of wives. He only had one wife. It was kind of like that Takio reveal where he was, the order came from the Emperor himself, but that's the gold standard for Easter egg cutscenes for me, the Takio Zetsuko no Shima one, but Nikolai is probably a close second for me. I really enjoy that Easter egg cutscene too, and the fact that they teased Revelations with the end was really cool. It was like, I think the peak of Black Ops 3 Zombies is like hype levels. I think it's super hyped for the next DLC, and it was also just a great time to be a member of the Zombies community in July 2016 when it came out. So like everyone was like banded together, everyone was super excited for DLC 4, the supposed last DLC for Black Ops 3 Zombies. Post Revelations was not great, which is why I can't really say like great memories of Revelations. But Gorod Krovi had some great times, even though it's flawed, and I don't think it's a perfect map like some people like JC might say. He might get a little bit mad that this boy, Gorod Krovi, it's not that high on the list. It's not top 10 for me. But that's what I think about Gorod Krovi. So let's move on to the number 13 spot. That's going to be the Black Ops 3 remake of Kino der Toten. There's not really a lot to say about this map. I just think it preserves the original spirit of Kino der Toten really well. I think you would have had to mess up really badly to mess up the Kino der Toten spirit. I think the Nova Crawlers, they work well, and they encapsulate the original Kino well. The Thunder Gun works just like the Revelations one, so that works well. You've got the fire traps, the electric traps. For some reason now the alley is the best strat because you can use Deadwire now. I just like this version of Kino. I don't really have any problems with it. I don't really have a lot to say that's great about it, but it's just a fun map to play. It plays really well. I haven't really had any stability, bugs, glitches, issues at all with the map, so I think that's awesome. They finally added the MK40 wall buy on this one, so that needed to be coming, but now they added the AK-74U, and there's no AK-74U wall buy on this one. It's a lot easier to comment on something when it's gone wrong than when it's gone right. When it's gone right, it's harder to see exactly why it works. It feels like Kino should in Black Ops 3, at least to me. So let's move on to the number 12 spot on my list.
Oh fuck, I overspinned it. Oh, I didn't.
Black Ops 1 Brute. Now this one is a bit of a sleeper. I don't think anyone expected this one to get up so high on my list because they're like, what? Really, I just enjoy the feel of this one. I've never really been for super high rounds on it, but I kind of like using this map as like spawn control 101. So like walking around the map and trying to abuse the spawns as much as possible and try to use the traps. Now I'm not that great at it, obviously, otherwise I'd have much higher rounds on it. I don't think I've ever been to round like 35 or higher on this one because I'm a bad player. But I just enjoy like trying to get 2 high rounds in this one because it's got the Black Ops mechanics, but it's got the layout spawns work and how tight of an area it is. So I just like playing this map just like to get better at zombies. Also just like start rounds in certain rooms trying to abuse the spawns as much as possible and gain an understanding of the Black Ops spawn system. Someday I'd like to try to go for a really high round on it and use like the high round trap strategies on it. But I don't know if I'll ever actually have time to do that because it's one of the slower maps, but it does have a good strategy. I don't know, for some reason I really like just like using wall guns to make points and then just pulling traps for high rounds. And as long as the training is interesting, I find that fun. And abusing the spawn controls, at least for a certain amount of time. Once you get to a certain point, it gets kind of boring. But like initially trying to do that, I have a lot of fun doing that. And Baruch is a really good map for that. As I kind of mentioned with the World at War version, it's got a different purpose, and a different reason I like it. But that's why I like Black Ops 1 Baruch. It's kind of a sleeper, high on the list ranking map, but that's why it's there. It's the more polished version with the Black Ops mechanics. Let's move on to the number 11 spot. This is the one that was close to the top 10, but couldn't quite make it in. That's gotta be Call of the Dead, my dudes. Call of the Dead is a really unique Black Ops 1 map. It's like the first survival map in Call of Duty Zombies. But I enjoy this map because I think the Scavenger's cool. My one complaint is that the Scavenger isn't an insta-kill wonder weapon. If it was an insta-kill wonder weapon, I think this map would be much better. Of course, you couldn't use it to kill George every time. You have to make it less effective on George, but you've already got the WAF, which you can get by doing the Easter egg. So the WAF doesn't do damage to George, or I think maybe does like 1 damage to George. So you could have just done that. There's no reason not to have an insta-kill wonder weapon. You could have had traps of some kind, but there isn't really. I kind of understand why there's no traps. I guess you could technically call the like flinger thing a trap, but not really. VR11, really interesting wonder weapon for co-op, but not really very good at all for solo. Solo is just kind of a bad wonder weapon, but it's really interesting for co-op, so I think it's a really cool wonder weapon with lots of unique features that you can explore, like the insta-kill thing is really good for creating innovative and interesting high round strategies for co-op, which is something that's missing in a lot of maps. Like the co-op strategy is just like exactly the same as the solo strategy, but like you've got another person. So it's really cool to see like some variation there in like the strategies of zombies. I spend a lot of my time in the lighthouse, just hoarding circles or at AK, hoarding there because those are the easy spots. PhD works really well for this map because it's a lot more vertical than Ascension is. Call of the Dead has this like really high lighthouse, and I think this map is probably one of the best suited maps to have PhD on. I think it works really well. It introduced Deadshot. Not my favorite perk. I almost never get it on Call of the Dead unless George gives it to me as a free perk. George himself, I don't really mind him that much because as long as he can get some like decent explosive weapons, he's not that bad to kill. If you're trying to use like regular guns, yeah, he's annoying. But I don't really mind George that much. Some people really hate him. He does kind of destroy the ability to do a lot of innovative challenges on the map. There's not as much you can do on Call of the Dead, but I also really just like the vibe. The like white, wintry vibe of Call of the Dead is really nice. And it's a really good difference from some of the earlier dark gray maps in Zombies. A lot of those Zombies maps have like a gray tint to them. Especially Ascension, where you literally start out in grayscale. Call of the Dead is more colorful. You got white, Easter egg, good one. You got the Goldenrod for Richthofen. I think the celebrities, I don't really care about them that much, but they're not bad characters. The moving Pack-a-Punch can be really annoying sometimes when you're waiting for a long time for the Pack-a-Punch to land on the map. I think it's a little bit too long. If it was a little bit shorter, that'd be better. But overall, Call of the Dead is a great and classic map. I kind of wish we'd see a remake for it in Black Ops 3 Zombies, but it wasn't like at the top of my list, so I'm not too annoyed that it wasn't in Chronicles, but it would have been cool to see a Call of the Dead remake. Totally different with repacks. My number 10 spot is going to be number 5. 5 is a map that a lot of people hate, but I really enjoy this map. It's more like bare bones, and there's not a lot to do on this map, but I find the top floor really interesting, like the top floor high round strategy. Well, where I might not be good enough to get to a point where the top floor strategy works well, I think it's really interesting and cool that you've got like these buildable traps on the top floor wise, you gotta maybe save your spawner, be more careful about how you're moving throughout the map, and you can't always just like train around in a circle all the way around the map. Like a lot of maps you can, you kind of just like gotta train in the war room and like core or camp in there in the early rounds, and then you've gotta like abuse the spawns and the windows to get to high rounds on this map. You want to use trap lines. Something that I find really interesting. So that's why I like 5. I think I like it more than the average person because I'm not too bothered by the Pentagon Thief, your boy Yuri Zaboyski. He doesn't really bother me because I have the strats figured out. I always save up enough money to get Mustang and Sally and Jug before I turn on the power, so I almost never get weapons stolen by him as long as you keep Mustang and Sally. It's basically impossible for him to steal a weapon unless it's just bad. So I don't really mind that. I think Bonfire Sale is really cool and a thing that's really interesting for like pack punch challenges or pack punch all the guns on the map. I just really enjoy this map. There's not a lot more to say about it, but it just has that right feel to me. Like that 1963 Pentagon feel is cool. And I like exploring various eras of history in zombies. It's mostly World War II, but it's nice to see a little change of pace in like the era and where we are. And it's not just like the far future or World War II, which is like all of the maps. So I think that's enough about 5. Let's move on to our number 9 pick, and that is going to be Black Ops 3 Verrückt. Now, I might get some flack for putting this remake up so high on my list, but I really enjoy this version of Verrückt. I think that adding the WAF to Verrückt was the best thing Treyarch could have possibly done when remaking this map. I, as you know, like Verrückt a lot more than the average person, because I enjoy the challenge and opportunities the map presents. Now, having a wonder weapon that maybe is a little bit more overpowered is really good for this map, because it allows you to do more strategies and change things up, whereas the Black Ops 1 high-run strategy is literally just hold 2 traps over and over and horde with a wall of guns to gain points. I'm simplifying here. You can do a lot more things. You can do stuff with repack abilities if you're going to use Mega Gobblegums, but if you're not going to use Mega Gobblegums, you can do strategies with the WAF, like run WAF only until you run out of ammo and then do traps, or you can trade out the WAFs, or you're always using WAFs in your strategy, or you could completely go WAF only if you really wanted to. I just think that the WAF plus Gobblegums is a really interesting take on this map. The more difficult to deal with zombies are interesting, and they make this map harder, the Black Ops 3 zombie system. So I really like that, and I think that this is the best Zombies Chronicles remake. It's definitely the one that I've played the most. I was really happy to hear that ZWC was going to have Verrückt's No Jugs, No Gobblegums as one of the challenges, because I think that playing this map is really fun, and I grinded that so hard, even though I obviously didn't win, because I'm bad, but I really enjoyed going for those rounds because I enjoy this map so much, and that is why it's so high on my list, even though it's something that a lot of people might not rate as high as me. So let's move on to the number 8 spot, and that is going to be Black Ops 1 Derice. Even though it's not the version of Derice that most people like the most, I really like Black Ops 1 Derice. I think this is the perfect version of Derice, and that's why it's so high on my list. Derice is a very simple map. You've got the Pack-a-Punch machine, and that's basically all you have to do, but I really enjoy strategy on this map, like doing things to speedrun. This is one of the very first maps that I ever started speedrunning. I love speedrunning this map. Using the ray gun, Mustang, and Sally in the WAF is really interesting, and also just the different strategies you can use, like the 3 traps on the map is really interesting for the high rounds. I really like World of War Derice, but I mentioned that I didn't really like the World of War mechanics on the map, so like the knifing, the glitchy WAF, and the hit system. Black Ops 1 Derice has none of these problems. It gets rid of all of the problems that I had with the original, and really makes for a stellar map. It's really good. I really enjoy it. It doesn't have that much content. You can do the fly trap Easter egg if you want to, but of course it's just a remake of a World of War map. I think it is the greatest remade map of all time. It's a better map than some original maps just because of how polished and how fun it is for me to play personally. I've spent way more time on this map than any of the other versions of the Reese, even the Giant, which I spent a ton of time on when Black Ops 3 first came out. There's not much else I have to say, so let's move on to the number 7 spot, and that is going to be Black Ops 1 Kino der Toten. This map is really fun. I also like to speedrun this Black Ops 1 map a lot too, because I really like the insta-trap strategy. If the insta-trap strategy did not exist, I would not like Kino as much, but the fact that you have this really fast and fun and challenging high round strategy and speedrun strategy for the map, that makes it really fun and engaging for me to play. I'm not the best player ever. I only have a 99 on Kino because I'm bad, but I really like this map. I really just enjoy speedrunning it, and that's really all I do on Kino, but I have a blast speedrunning it. The Nova Crawlers and the other features of the map, they're interesting. Kino is more of a bare bones map. It's kind of like the Reese where there's not a lot of content available to you, but I just really like the strategy on that map, and it's just a fun map. Introduced the Thunder Gun, which is one of the best one weapons of all time in my opinion. Our next map is the number 6 spot, and that is going to be Black Ops 1 Ascension. Ascension used to be my baby. I used to pretty much only play Black Ops 1 Ascension and only go for high rounds back when I was learning to get better at zombies and going from someone who was terrible at the game to someone who is slightly less terrible at the game, like I am today. But I really enjoyed going for high rounds in this map, and this was a map where in like 2015, I probably did 30 high round attempts on Ascension because I went from barely being able to get round 50 to getting a goal of 100 plus rounds on Ascension at the very beginning of 2016. That had been my goal for a really long time, and I set that goal, and I worked hard because I'm not the greatest zombies player. I'm tearing myself down a little bit too much in this video, but I made it to that goal, and I had a lot of great memories along the way. I streamed this map on Twitch so much in that period, even though like nobody was watching back then. But it was just great times, great memories. I really like going for high rounds on this map. The pack punch strategy is fun. Speedrunning this map is really fun too, although it is kind of annoying that you have to restart and walk through every single time. But once you do that, it's like the greatest feeling in the world, and then like speedrunning is really fun, which is why I like to play this map so much. I also like doing no powers, even though it's really easy. I used to do the Ascension no power challenge a lot. It's just like my map back in the day. It's the map that I gravitated to the most back before Black Ops 3 came out, so that's why it's so high up on this list. It did not make the top 5 because while I have so many good memories on this map, I've kind of grown out of it a bit because I played it so much back in the day, so it's not the greatest map of all time like I once thought it was back in the day, because I just played it a little bit too much and not gotten impressive rounds on it, but just really enjoyed that map a lot, and I've done a lot of things on that. So let's move on to the number 5 spot, the top 5 zombie maps. That is going to be Shadows of Evil. This is going to be a little bit controversial, but Shadows of Evil on launch is not a top 5 map for me. But Shadows of Evil post all of the patches is definitely a top 5 map because Shadows of Evil aged really, really well. On launch it was super broken, the rituals were really annoying, the Margwas were really annoying, and the way that certain bugs and glitches were happening were also annoying. They got rid of the Pack-a-Punch Apothicon Servant, which is something that was really fun on launch, but they got rid of really fast, so I was annoyed about that, and no one was really liking Shadows of Evil because it was too complicated for an on-disc map, and too complicated for the noobs. But I really grew to enjoy this complexity when they patched the Margwas, and they patched the rituals, and they made this map better and a more enjoyable experience, getting rid of all the problems that I had with it. This map's Easter egg, while it is 4 players only, which causes some frustration for solo players like me, I really enjoy it. I love the cutscene of this map. It's not my favorite cutscene of all time. The reveal of Richtofen getting the summoning key, that is great. That is amazing. I love that reveal so much because that's what got me into the storyline of Call of Duty Zombies. I was like, oh, Richtofen, what's he doing here? And now I'm a huge storyline buff. As back in that day, I didn't even care about the Easter eggs of the storyline at all when Black Ops 3 came out. But that map got me into that stuff and that side of zombies that I never explored before because I thought the cutscene was super interesting. And it was the second time ever there'd ever been an outro cutscene for a zombies map. I really enjoy it. I love the fact that it I don't really like the direction that it went, but I really liked the introduction to that world and the complexity of this map. You can upgrade almost everything on this map. You got the swords. I really like the swords. I really like the Abominable Servant. I think overall not being able to pack punch it was a good thing for balance. I really like the 5 and 5 time round strategy on this map. This is one of the greatest zombies maps of all time. And I really like the post-patch polished version of this map. And that's why it's the 5th map of all time for me personally. Let's move on to the number 4 spot on my list. And if you're a long-time subscriber, this one's not going to surprise you at all why it's so high. But if you're just finding my channel, you're probably going to call me out for blasphemy. But the number 4 spot is Die Rise. Oh, this map. I need to protect it from the haters. Just gotta pull a Smith Plays and start hater blocking. Number 4 spot is Die Rise.
What's up, Drew? Yeah, we're on 47 now, so we're getting close to the number 2 spot. The number 3 spot is 50, so I'm feeling pretty good. Just gotta stay and hit our stride, you know? The only thing I'm slightly concerned about is I'm running a little bit low on ammo, but I think I'm doing for a max because I haven't had one in a while. I don't know my drop cycle, and you're probably like, what the hell's drop cycle? But it's basically, there's a way you can kind of predict which drops you're doing to get and like what probability you have of getting each one. And I don't know what mine is at all, to be honest. I have no idea what my drop cycle is right now, but I'm sure that I'm pretty confident that I'm going to get a max this round just because I haven't gotten one in forever. Or I feel like I haven't gotten one in forever, but oh shit. These rounds are starting to take a bit of time, so it may just be that I'm getting kind of tunnel visioned and I think that it's a different round or something. Alright, I've thought that I haven't seen it yet, but it really was here. I don't think I got one last round though. I think I got Death Machine, Double Points, Instant, and Nuke. But who knows. But yeah, we continue upon the grind. It's great. Oh yeah. Oh, what the fuck? It didn't activate there. I was like, what the hell? Ah, this is gonna be sketchy. That wasn't that bad. Ba-da, 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 Elmo's World. Oh shit, I got slapped. Alright, sweet. Spawn control is good. But yeah, I think you can now see when I was talking earlier about how like it gets easier after round 50 or around 40. That like it really does. Where like I feel like I'm really in control of the spawns right now because they're so fast. That like I don't have to worry really about like seeing someone in like a spot that I wasn't expecting them to be. Or like that makes it really hard for me to train. Which is very nice. But yeah, I'm not super optimistic that I'm gonna get, actually, will I get a max here? I don't know. I don't have a great feeling about that. I haven't gotten a drop yet this round though, which is kind of weird. If I don't, I'm gonna have to get an Alchem here soon, or try to get an Alchem. But I haven't gotten one for a bit, so I should be okay. Man, for this being my best round, I'm really not paying attention to the cycles, which is not great, but I think I saw a drop over there, but I'm not sure. Yep. We'll go take a lap real quick and then hit that shit. Getting me through here. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Boom. Please give me a drop. Yes! There was a I had a feeling there was a max ammo, and there was a oh shit. Oh wow, we got all of them right at once. That was quite odd. Alright, back to the usual spot. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. I think I should be done with this round somewhat soon. Oh yeah. Got a few kills. Okay, not bad. And they're still spawning in over there. This might be sketchy. Get that gum, boys. Alright, sweet. Oh.
I take the whole length. This government will take care of food. I take the whole length. You just don't quit. I admire that. Don't die!
Round 48, bitches.
Poppy is serious. Because Die Rise gets hated on way more than it should. It is one of the most underrated maps in all of Zombies history. And of course, you guys might not agree with me, you might dislike Die Rise as a map, and you're entitled to your own opinion. But I think that people hate on it way too much. They give it hate like Transit sometimes. Some people say Die Rise is the worst map of all time. But I really love this map. This is the first map that I was around in the community for when it came out. And just like having that sense of wonder watching DLC videos when this map first came out and enjoying the map. I mean, I got it a month later because I was on PS3 at the time, but I did get to play it on launch day because one of my friends had an Xbox and he downloaded it. I went over to his house and played it. So I played it right when it came out, and we were like trying to explore and discover things and watching Syndicate videos about Die Rise. Just great memories overall. I really love this Liquefier. I think it's one of the greatest wonder weapons of all time. It's really unfortunate that they nerfed it above round 100. If it hadn't been nerfed above round 100, I think it would be much better, and I'd like the map much more. But I understand why Treyarch did that. It's just kind of frustrating to me, but I really think using this Liquefier and painting zombies with this Liquefier is super fun. I love the 894 PW and XPU, the guns of this map. You can use the Trample Shell, the best buildable of all time, personally, I think. I think it's the most iconic buildable in Black Ops 2 Zombies, like the Jimmy Zielinski style buildable, I mean, not like future Black Ops 3, Mob of the Dead and Origins style buildables, where you've got shared inventory. It's the best one using the Jimmy Z system. Just like using it to get across Die Rise in innovative ways, like jumping between the two buildings. Using it is really fun and really interesting. I like the fact that Die Rise is more vertical. Now, waiting for the elevators can be kind of boring and annoying, and I understand why people don't like that, but I personally don't mind it that much. It's not as bad as like a boss like Transit. I just really enjoy this map so much, and I have so many great memories on it, and that's why it's the number 4 map. One of my faves, one of the greatest maps of all time. I need to block those haters, dab on them. I don't know what to do if the haters dab back. Jake Paul needs to answer this question. But that's Die Rise. Fight me. Let's move on to the number 3 spot. We're getting up there. That's gonna be Horizon Raha. Horizon Raha is a great map. It is regarded in the community as one of the greatest maps of all time, and I really agree. I enjoy this map so much. I love the bones, I love the Easter egg. It's one of the first Easter eggs that I was super involved in and interested in right after the map came out. Unlike Shadows, where I never bothered to get around to doing it until a couple months later, this one was engaging to me from the start. I really love the bows. I think it's a really interesting, nice map. The storm bow, the fact that they nerfed it made me sad, but it's fine. Everything's fine. The world's not burning down. I just love this map so much. I love the fact that it took elements of Moon and combined them with Black Ops 3 to like give us a mix of nostalgia and new, introducing the Hohenwerfen Castle into the storyline, Eagle's Nest, which is something that I've been mentioning in the radios before on Moon, and like having Dr. Graf and then blowing up the moon. Oh my gosh. That is the coolest thing in Zombies, like just seeing that moon explode, oh, that is so cool. I have a lot of great memories from this map. I remember watching this Easter egg live when it got sold. This is actually the first Easter egg that I ever did that with, where I was watching the streams of people trying to hunt for it and solve it, and I saw it when it was live. which is something that hasn't really happened to me very often, because a lot of these Easter eggs have been solved while I was asleep. It was solved like right around dinner time for me, so I was like watching YouTube videos, and it was just a great time, great moment to be in the community. Changing the Panzer and giving him shock charges is a little bit annoying, because the shock charges are like hyper accurate and they know exactly where you're going to be, so it's kind of OP, but I don't think that's that bad. It doesn't take that much away from the map for me. The boss fight, the fact that this is the first map in Zombies to have a real boss fight, I love that. That is so cool. One of the coolest things in Zombies, like nobody expected to have like a full-on legit boss fight. The Corrupted Keeper on Horizon Drama, one of the most iconic bosses in Black Ops 3 Zombies. I love that boss fight. I just have so many memories of me and my friend Thomas just going for that boss fight over and over and over. We kept failing. We kept trying to succeed, to beat that boss fight. We eventually did, and it was the greatest feeling in the world to finally get that boss fight beaten and get the cutscene and blow up the moon. Just such an iconic and great Black Ops 3 Zombies map. Let's move on to number 2, and that is going to be none other than Mob of the Dead. Mob of the Dead is a great Zombies map. It has a hellish vibe, I think one of the best aesthetics in all of Zombies, probably the best. It's got themes of hell and purgatory and atoning for your sins. I think it works really well. Like the mood of this map, with this prisoner that's dead and reborn in the afterlife is really cool. Like the characters are cool, they're like mobsters. You've got Afterlife mode, which is really interesting and probably one of the biggest leaps Treyarch ever made in Zombies to like change the mechanics. Huge leaps and bounds more than anything else. There's never been anything like it in Zombies, so it was a huge risk and I think it paid off. It is a little bit easy because you've got like infinite quick revives with it basically. I really like the Wonder Weapon, also the fact that you've got the Hell's Retriever and Hell's Redeemer. That's so awesome. First upgradable tactical, which is really cool. Although people never know for sure exactly how you upgrade that thing. I really enjoy using that, and it's a cool addition to strategy where you're using it to kill zombies at like any round. That's really fun. I really enjoy this map. It's tight, close quarters, kind of difficult to train in some situations, but not that bad in others. And I just really like the steps that this map took to secure a better tomorrow for the Zombies game mode. Like, I think there were some missteps with some of the Jimmy maps, particularly Transit, for sure. But Jason took some of the ideas that Jimmy had and molded them into a better map, and one of the greatest maps of all time. My personal number 2 favorite map. And now, of course, I'm using the Jimmy versus Jason narrative, and that's really not exactly what happened. Jimmy Zielinski and Jason Lindell were working together. Let's move on to my greatest Zombies map of all time. By process of elimination, you've probably already figured out that it is Black Ops 1 Shangri-La. I think this map is balanced perfectly, which is why Black Ops 3 Shangri-La is the worst map of all time. They butchered the remake. The original is great, and that's why that remake hurts so much for me, because they took my favorite map of all time and ruined it. The baby gun works perfectly in this map. Explosives plus PhD work perfectly in this map, balancing out the fact that it's tight, hard to train in, close quarters, and just kind of frustrating for the casual player. I really like that. I like the challenge of the tight training and trying to survive with explosives that get trapped. You either use Mustang and Sally, or using the baby gun, which is a very interesting and unique wonder weapon, my favorite wonder weapon of all time. It really balances out the fact that this map is difficult. I also really like the storyline Easter egg of this map. Brock and Gary, the homies, getting trapped, you gotta save them. It was kind of like the first step towards like the storyline we have in Black Ops 3, because I think there's supposed to be like Keeper vibes that we're getting from Shangri-La, or at least I get some like Keeper related vibes from this map, a lot more than the other earlier maps. This one, like the magic really feels like it fits with the like, Keeper aesthetic. It's just like a connection that I make personally. I think it connects well. I really enjoy this map so much. The only thing I don't really like very much is the mud pit. The fire zombie is really interesting and kind of fun to use as like a fire trap. Freak zombies, a little bit annoying. You've got like reduced mobility with shrieks, but he's not that bad, not that hard to deal with. The fact that you can use the monkeys to get free perks, and you can use them to get more max ammos, I really like that. That was a really cool feature. If you want to keep your drop, you just gotta protect it from the monkey, use it to get more points in the early rounds, where Shakeawaz a more challenging map to get set up on. I really like that. I think this map is the greatest zombies map of all time, the quintessential map. And that's why I think it's the best zombies map of all time. It just nails almost everything perfectly. Personally, you might not like this map. It's more of a sleeper where you either love it or you hate it. Shang is my favorite zombies map of all time. I love playing it. Love going to high rounds on it. It's really interesting and fun to play. But that's all I've got to say about these zombies maps. I hope you watched all the way through. If you have, oh my god, this is such a long video, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. Make sure to let me know in the comments what your favorite map of all time is and what all of your 37 rankings are. It's really difficult to come up with one of these rankings because you gotta like put your favorites over, but there are so many maps that I like that it's hard to put them in place and oh, this one's better, but they're so similar and so like equal, so it's hard to put one over the other and form of them. It's like a lot of thought and consideration. Now, my opinions on this are subject to change. Like, if you would ask me to make this list right when Chronicles came out, it would have been different from now. And if you ask me like 6 months from now, it's probably going to be slightly different as well. Some maps remaining in their spots, some maps maybe shuffling around a little bit, and maybe some drastically moving. Obviously, I'm human, I play maps, so my opinions on them will change over time. But this is in August 2017 what my opinions are on the rankings for zombies maps. I'll probably do this again after the next Treyarch game with all the Treyarch maps. But that's all I have for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. This is Nixaro, and I'm signing out. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. But that's all I have for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to subscribe. This is Nixaro, and I'm signing out. Thank you for watching. Hey guys, it's Nixaro here, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the history of the No Man's Land solo world record. So if you don't know what No Man's Land is, it is where you spawn in before round 1 on the zombies map Moon, and you're in this area that some people call No Man's Land, some people call Area 51, but this is the only official Treyarch challenge that has ever been created, because the challenge is to get as many kills as possible in No Man's Land without going to the moon. There was an official leaderboard on Black Ops 1 Zombies for No Man's Land. Today I'm going to be walking through the history of the No Man's Land record. Obviously this is cross-platform, so the leaderboards don't always work. And also there have been some modding and the leaderboards are hacked at this point, so they can't really tell you the true story of this world record. So before we get into the world records, I want to cover some basics about No Man's Land. Before you spawn in on round 1, you will be in No Man's Land. Each time the buzzer goes off, the zombies each increase in health by 1 round. So if you've heard the buzzer once, the zombies have round 2 health. If you heard the buzzer 5 times, the zombies have round 6 health, etc. All you have are 2 grenades, an M1911, the Pack-a-Punch, and 1 perk, which is either Juggernog or Speed Cola at your disposal. There are no wall weapons, there is no mystery box. No Man's Land is a very bare bones challenge, so you have to make use of what you have very, very efficiently. So I'm going to explain how most people do No Man's Land, and this has been the way that people do it since basically the beginning of No Man's Land. Everybody restarts until you get Juggernog and a good zombie spawn. The way that you know you have a good zombie spawn is when a lot of risers spawn in the water pits. That makes it helpful because you want to knife as many zombies as possible until you hear the first buzzer and the zombies start running. After the zombies start running, then you want to use both of your grenades and your M1911 as early as possible, but also get as many kills as possible so that you have enough points to pack-punch the M1911, which is 5,000 points. The problem is, if you use your nades too early and kill too few zombies, you will not end up with enough points. But if you use them too late, you'll make too many crawlers, and you also won't have enough points. So there's a very nice medium between the two that you have to get the timing down with lots of practice to make sure that you can get Mustang and Sally every time. Most people pack-punch the M1911 first, and then get Juggernaut. Doing it in reverse makes it almost impossible to afford doing both. Because unless you have a really good spawn, you're not going to be able to get Jug and then be able to afford to pack a punch afterwards. You simply don't have the ammo or the grenades to do it. And you could just knife for an hour trying to do it, but it's still going to be very, very difficult, and in some cases, impossible. That's why everybody gets Mustang and Sally first for their world records. It's still difficult to get Jug second because you risk blowing yourself up with Mustang and Sally, so you want to be careful, so you don't have Jug. But this is easier. It's still very difficult. Once you have Jug and Mustang and Sally, it takes about 10 to 11 minutes to run out of Sally ammo. So if you see a game that's longer than about 11 minutes, they spent the rest of the time in the game knifing, trying to get more kills in their game. And that's going to be a common theme. I'm going to be talking about a lot of kills after you run out of ammo by knifing. There's also an element of luck to No Man's Land, because if you get a slow spawn, a spawn where you kill the entire horde, and you only have a couple of zombies spawn in to take their place, and the rest take forever to get into the map, if it happens early enough, that can ruin the game of No Man's Land, because it can screw you over on pack punching or buying Jug. Also, the number of dogs you have spawning versus the number of zombies can make things either easier or harder. Also, the number of kills that you can get by knifing zombies after you run out of ammo really varies depending on how many crawlers or armless zombies you have. If you have more damaged zombies, it's easier to get more kills because you have to knife them less. Sometimes zombies can bleed out without giving you a kill, which makes things even harder. Moon released on August 23rd, 2011, but I'm not going to be covering any records until October 2011, just because there would be way too many changes in the record, and there already are a ton of games that I'm going to be talking about for No Man's Land in this video. The first game that I'm going to be talking about is a 349 kill game by MatoMaster21 on October 15th, 2011. After Mato got Jug, he trained in the puddle to the right and behind Pack-a-Punch when you're looking at Pack-a-Punch from the front. After he ran out of ammo, he got 2 more kills and had a 12-minute, 18-second game. And this video that I'm linking in the description, because all these games will be linked in the description, is funny because it has rare Relaxing End commentary. Relaxing End is famous for never talking in his videos, but there's old commentary where he's talking about Mato's game, which was kind of funny to see when I was searching for these records. On January 17, 2012, MatoMaster21 beat his own world record and got 351 kills on No Man's Land. So he used a different strategy in this game called the side drop strategy. So the way that this strategy works is you train out front and to the right of the Pack-Punch machine near the zombie spawn on the right after getting set up, which combines all of the spawns together. So this means that you're getting spawns that are close to you from multiple directions, and it is kind of a difficult place to train in, but it also is probably the most reliable spawn-wise and speed-wise. Knifing a bunch of the zombies after he ran out of ammo, he got about 3 more kills, and his game was 23 minutes and 7 seconds. Finally, on February 26, 2012, IL Steve IL beat Mato for the first time in months, getting 354 kills on No Man's Land.
What's up?
He ran the same strategy.
George, you in here?
Yeah, what's up?
Do you have the keys to the chapter room?
I mean, I have a key that opens it. There's not like a specific key, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
You-
Do you
you-
mind if I cop that real quick? My stuff is in there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, cool. Right here?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, is it this one or is it on these?
What?
Is it this one or is it on these?
It's that. It's on those.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah, no worries.
Be right back.
Take your time.
It has a suit, but it's big.
That was clutch.
Max ammo.
Time for more death! Die! Oh, good! Playtime for the doctor!
Or though, as well, zombies running, and you have to get down the stairs, which is a very tight area. This technique was created by Superhands89, who has held the No Man's Land world record at some point. At least people thought he held it, but those games that he held the record with have been exposed as fake No Man's Land records, so those games are obviously not in this video. And Steve used the side drop strategy in this game, getting 8 kills after a round of ammo, playing for 34 minutes and 38 seconds. Steve's game would become the standard for how people played No Man's Land for almost 2 years. Pretty much all of the games that I'm going to list out after this, until I tell you, are going to be using Steve's strategy, the same strategy he used. On May 11, 2012, Steve beat his 358 game, getting to 366 kills, and got 3 kills after ran out of ammo, playing 31 minutes and 9 seconds. So he got just way more kills than his 358 game before he ran out of ammo, which is what allowed him to push up the record by so much. Not really just knifing a bunch, but he did get 3 more kills after that. It seemed that Steve was on an unstoppable trade, because on May 23rd, 2013, Steve beat his own record by 1 kill, getting 367 kills, killing 6 zombies after he ran out of ammo, making the game 30 minutes and 10 seconds. 1 day later, on May 24th, 2013, Steve got 371 kills on No Man's Land. And in this game, he ran his same strategy as his 358 game, but he made one very small, minute adaptation that most people would use in their